Hey there, Tauruses. So just a general overview on how it's go. We're gonna be pulling up your guys' generals. Well, your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're gonna do your guys' love using the Mystical Medleys, your guys' finances and career using the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck, right? So what is something the Taurus generally needs to know? Some of you guys, there could be some sort of plans or travel delays, so be aware of that. All right. I also am getting like make sure you guys are also double checking like the fine print and making sure like you guys didn't forget anything or that all of your travel plans are going accordingly because I feel like there might be some sort of delays over some sort of minor mishaps or something like that. Yeah, just when I said that, journey reversed. Some sort of delay is kind of what I'm getting here. I don't know what exactly that is. Oh, let me turn this on for you guys. Aha, beautiful. Alright, so there could be some sort of delays in regarding to traveling. But why do I feel like it's like a blessing in disguise, if that makes any sense? I feel like it might be a blessing in disguise because some of you guys could avoid some sort of potential disaster. Some of you guys, it's in regarding to a relationship or a lover, could be a partner. So you guys could avoid a potentiality of meeting like your guys is I'm getting mostly like a past person, if that makes any sense. Let's pull out another spread for you guys. Some of you guys, okay, this is very specific to those of you guys that have been noticing that you guys haven't like, especially those of you guys that have been wanting to get like some sort of promotion. I'm not getting necessarily a raise, but more so of a promotion. For those of you guys that have been some sort of wealth in your guys' life, some sort of generational wealth, if that makes any sense. Let me see here. Some of you guys might be trying to manifest, but really calling you to take like another path, or there's like a much more better path out there. I don't know why the light you see here. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. So yeah, basically you guys are like destined for like a better path or there's like a better option or path out there for you guys if that makes any sense. All right. Let me see here. Be aware of anybody that is around your guys' energy, um, especially people that are like very nosy or things like that, or people that have been recently getting in your guys' business. I don't know exactly how you guys will know who this person is. Um, I feel like it's somebody that you guys least expect, if that makes any sense, because we have the adjudication reverse and false person reverse. So this is telling me this is not somebody that you guys were expecting. This is somebody completely unexpected. So be aware of people that are very close to you in your guys' inner circle because I feel like they could secretly be like when it comes to a thief, they don't have to literally be somebody that steals. It could just be somebody that drains off of your guys' energy, your guys' time, your guys' emotions. Some of you guys, they could be financially draining you guys. For some of you guys, they could literally be stealing off of your guys' energy. But some of you guys, I kind of want to tell you guys, be aware of people like that that surround your guys' energy. It's not exactly getting like it could be a child, but I'm not getting that to be the primary case. They could act childish or they could be somebody that's younger than you. I feel like that's how you guys probably might know. Some of them, they could literally be 18, if that makes any sense, or 24. They're very young. I feel like that's how you'll know who this person is. Let me see what this. This is somebody that's draining off of your guys' energy, is what I'm getting here. I'm not getting financially, it's mostly about the energy, so be aware of people like that. Whoa. A lot of you guys, now I'm not saying that you guys should be worried or what you guys are going or doing is not wrong, but I want to say make sure you Tauruses step up your game because some of you guys are are not really concerned about your guys' finances is good and you have nothing to worry about, then this part of the reading is not for you. But for those of you guys where you guys know that you guys have zero concern in regarding to finances, which honestly I find that impossible to believe because Tauruses love money and they love hard work, right? But for those of you guys that have no particular anxiety or worries in regarding to your finances or your guys' success in life, so I would say some of you guys need to actually be a little bit much more aware and open, because I feel like some of you guys could be missing out some sort of great financial opportunities for you guys in the future because you guys are not being self-aware or self-conscious, if that makes any sense, right? Look at that. You guys could be straying away from your guys' path. I believe that, we're all destined for a path necessarily. I believe we pave our own paths, but it's like you guys could be missing like a very good shortcut or like an opportunity that could lead you guys to a jackpot, if that makes any sense. So it's like I feel like some of you guys need to be a little bit much more cautious or aware of some sort of financial investments or opportunities. For example, if you guys have heard about this new business, like or this new company that people are investing in or whatever, like I know nowadays, like much more popular people are investing in like real estate, right? Some of you guys would also should try out something new, right? Because I feel like it might help you guys long term financially, right? Especially if those of you guys that are looking financial independence, long term, generation general in the long run is kind of what I'm getting here, right? So some of you guys, I feel like right now would be like a great time to start working on that, right? That way it just gets much more easier and you guys have a habit of saving up over time, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go on to your guys' love now. Love, love, love. Let's see. Okay. King of Swords. Very cold and aloof, all about themselves, right? I don't know why, but for most of the zodiac signs that I've been doing so far, they've been pulling up a lot of that King of Swords like energy. Just so you guys know, this is not the last time you guys are going to be meeting this person. Eventually, destiny is get you guys together back again, whether you guys like it or not. Okay, this is gonna sound strange, but for some of you guys, the more you try to walk away or run away from the situation, then the more it's gonna keep coming back towards you guys tenfolds. That's the phrase that I was getting. It's kind of like the way I was getting like the image of it is like this rubber band effect, right? It's like the more you try to pull away from this person, then the more you guys are gonna like start eloping back together, or it just snaps back into its place, right? And it hits 10 times harder whenever you do that, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So some of you guys, like the more you guys, whether you guys choose to like be with this person or not, it doesn't matter. But I feel like what it's trying to really tell you guys is that the more you like ignore the situation, then the more it ends up piling up and fusing up, if that makes any sense, right? So it's like some of you guys, the reason why you guys might see signs, synchronicities, or some of you guys, the reason why you guys might feel like you guys can move away from this person, or like sometimes you guys might feel like why am I randomly thinking about this person when I clearly have thought about like like moving on from them, right? And it's mainly because you guys have this sort of you have some sort of unfinished business with this person that needs to be done here. Some of you guys need to have some sort of closure. Somebody didn't treat this person did not treat you guys right, is what I'm getting here. This person used your guys' happiness, used your guys' energy. They were very greedy and selfish, is what I'm getting here. And I feel like that the reason why you guys are coming back in together is so that they can learn their lesson to give back what you guys have deserved, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. We'll look into this a little bit more, all right? Thinking about how do they feel about you? Some of you guys, whether you guys have actually told them or you guys have showed signs, I'm getting some of you guys have actually, whether you guys told them or not, have kind of given them some sort of sign, or basically what I'm trying to say is I think they know for a fact that you guys I think they know for a fact that they didn't treat you right. We got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse as well as the Justice in reverse. I can't pull out all of the cards. It's difficult, but here it is. The Justice reversed. Some of you guys might have been straight up open and what was it? Some of you guys might have even been verbal about the way how they've been treating you, how you guys felt like that you guys weren't treated right, and that how they were kind of using you and probably manipulating you for their own advantage, and they were taking your kindness for granted, and that they basically got everything that they wanted and desired, and you didn't get nothing in return, and instead all you got was just despair, is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys lost hope in this situation, therefore is why the reason why you guys walked away from the situation is kind of what I'm getting here. So they know for a fact that you guys are not happy about this and they know that they did something wrong. Let me see. What's really strange is why do I feel like you Tauruses became much more of a stronger individual? Like especially mentally and emotionally after the situations. Like maybe before you guys were very naive and you didn't set any sort of boundaries or you overlooked some of the red flags, and it's like now that you saw the situation for what it really is, it's like made you guys much more stronger, mentally and emotionally stronger. It's like you guys are starting to love yourself and you're starting to care and be open with yourself about what you guys want, what you guys desire, and what you guys truly need in life. Hmm. Some of you guys are much more happier by yourself to deal with this person in general. Some of you guys might have figured out later on down the road that this person wasn't the right person for you or they were not able to step up their game down the line. But I feel like by the time you found out, it was kind of like a bit too late. Like you guys kind of overlooked the sign or you didn't see them soon enough, if that makes any sense. Hmm. They're wanting to come back in and they're wanting to heal the situation with you. I see a lot of communication between you two. Some of you guys could be traveling to go and meet this person, or they're or even if they're if you guys are talking long distance, I see them being able to communicate through to you, especially like electronically, however they that might mean, because we do have the Ace of Swords, which does represent like tech stuff, right? In the cloud, and whenever I think of the cloud, I think of the cloud like for the to store your guys's images, your files and things like that, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So definitely see some sort of communication coming in. Some of you guys, they might be coming in, they might also tell you that right now they're very much focused on their work, or they don't have time, or they're not ready to be in a commitment be due to work issues. They might be coming up front and explaining the reason why they weren't able to be committal, and that they're mostly focused on work or they have some sort of work issues. They're not really happy about their career or their job as well too. They have some sort of issues with their finances and career, mostly getting something with their job or their career they're not very happy about, or their status or where they are in life, they're not very happy about it. Is what I'm getting here. What is the overall outcome between you two? I don't see you guys committing to this person. And even if you guys do, I see you guys not lasting very long. I'm going to be really real and honest. I see you guys, even if you guys do consider being in a relationship with this person, you guys are going to be struggling to make both ends meet. You're going to have to be the one that's um carrying all the burden on your shoulders. You're going to be the one that's stressed out from all of this and having to carry all of this other person's responsibilities. This point gonna completely shut down when it comes to love. Some of you guys, this is gonna sound strange, but why do I feel like some of you guys are thinking about maybe sticking with this person? I see you guys still possibly stick with this person, trying to work it out with this person, even though you don't see happiness with this person. And I'm gonna tell you why you guys are sticking with this person. And I don't care if you guys like my answer or not, because I'm just gonna tell you what I'm getting. All right. I'm getting that the only reason why you guys are sticking around with this person is mainly because you guys don't have any other options. I'm gonna be for real. Seven of Cups in reverse. You guys are not happy with the options that you guys have or had. Feel like you guys will never be able to have a better option than this person, and that's why you guys are considering it, trying to work out with this person, even though this person has a lot of red flags, even though you know for a fact that they will not be able to meet your standards, but yet you are willing to wanting to work it out and put in the effort. I mean, that is your guys' choice. You know, you guys have a free will, but I'm just letting you right now that I don't see true happiness. If that's what you guys are looking for, all right? What about for those of you guys that are single? Some of you guys have given up hope on finding love, finding some of you guys have given up hope on the idea of love, the idea of even a relationship, happy home, happy life. Let me see. Some of you guys just don't even feel like pursuing love. Some of you guys have lost your guys' passion or the zest when it comes to love. Like maybe some of you guys were like all the time love bombed in a relationship, and like maybe before you were always into it, but I don't see you guys really that much into it now. Knight of Wands. It's like the idea of love left like a sour taste in your guys' mouth. You guys have hope when it comes to love, believing that you guys will never find the one. Even if you guys do, you guys will never find true happiness. Some of you guys might even feel like that it's not even meant for you. Why do I feel like that? Now, this is very specific for some of you guys. Why do I feel like that even if you guys were to get in a relationship or get married, that you guys could possibly be divorced and only have a child? Or might be like there might be some sort of family issues, separation, divorce, like some sort of family problems. It's like even if you were to be married or be in a relationship or a commitment, there would be some sort of unhealthy dynamic either way, because we got the Queen of Swords. I see you guys being very closed off when it comes to love and just focusing on yourself, on the things that matter, is what I'm getting here. Hmm. Let me see here. You guys are trying too hard to make things not work for yourself. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but you guys are trying too hard to not have happiness, whether you guys are aware of it or not. You guys are focused so much, you guys are focusing your energy so much comes your guy to your guys' studying, your guys' job, your guys' career and finances. And that's the reason you guys feel like you have no hope in life, because you guys are not putting in the effort to put yourselves out there when it comes to hanging out with your family, hanging out with your friends, or maybe going out to parties and enjoying the good things in life, being grateful for the things that you do have. You know what I'm saying? You see everything as like a work or a job that needs to be done. Why don't you just go with the flow of life? Go with the flow of the river, right? Just let everything flow to you naturally. Don't try to have expectations or force some sort of particular outcome. Just for once, do something out of your guys' usual routine. Do something that is completely unusual from what you guys usually do, and kind of enjoy yourself for a little bit. Maybe like go on a road trip, right? Go out somewhere a little bit different than you guys usually would go to, right? Do something that you guys are usually don't ever go to. When it comes to the chariot, this guy, right? He has no idea where he's going, right? He has all of these riches, he has so many property owned, he has these this whole kingdom, right? Which signifies his wealth, right? But it's like even though he has everything going for himself, he's still willing to let these two sphinxes, which are like the guardians, to lead him to his path, to lead him to his destiny for his next stage in his life, right? So it's like asking you just like grab the chariot, so just grab your the horses, right, and just let it carry you to where you guys feel like your guys' intuition is leading you, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys need to let go of your stubbornness a little bit. Let go of this need for, it to be a particular outcome, or your partner has to be do this, or you have to meet your partner like this, or otherwise you guys won't be with them, right? You know, the more you try to force the outcome, the more it's going to try to run away from you. All right? Don't do that. Going into your guys' finances and career, okay, I see you guys hardworking, keeping up the grind. See you guys very focused and determined. See you guys accomplishing a lot of goals and achievements due to your guys' hard work. But of course, it's all dependent on your guys' hard work, right? Just because the fortune says so does not mean you guys should slack off and stop, right? It's the more reason for you guys to keep going and working harder, right? But otherwise, I see you guys feeling very emotionally fulfilled. Let me see. Some of you guys are going to be noticed in your guys' work or job, wherever you guys are working at. People are going to admire you from afar. I'm getting like a raise or promotion happening for some of you guys. You guys are going to be looked upon. Let me see. What about, okay, so for those of you guys that are in a job right now, guess what? Everything is going to be under your guys' control. If you guys felt like that in your guys' life, everything has been going out of whack or out of your guys' control, you guys are going to be able to grasp onto it, and you guys are going to be able to have control, right? I see new projects coming in. I'm seeing new experiences. I'm getting some of you guys, there might be a change of routine, might be a change of environment. There's some sort of big shift or major changes happening into your guys' work or job, whatever that may mean to you guys. Um, Overall, I see a huge shift in your guys' personalities. Like, not only do you guys finally have control in your guys' financial life, but you also have control in your guys' position. It's like you guys have already got used to the routine. You know what the protocol is. You guys know what you're supposed to do, what your guys' duties is. It's like you guys have already mastered the skill of whatever you guys are at. And it's like now you guys are trying to advance more into that next level, right? Is kind of what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing very good results though. Some of you guys need to try to explore other skills and things like that. Some of you guys could be missing out some great opportunities by not trying out different, like maybe different majors, maybe different types of like jobs or side hustles. Some of you guys need to do like a little bit more research or try out something unusual in your guys' area so you guys can build that kind of skill set more in order to improve your guys' life. What about for those of you guys that are self-employed? Some of you guys might have been having a lot of anxiety when it comes to your guys' finances. Some of you guys might have also depression as well too, but I'm mostly getting anxiety. For those of you guys that have some sort of anxiety when it came to your guys' money, for those of you guys that are self-employed, I don't see that to be an issue. I just see that it's all basically in your guys' head. I see you guys being financially stable. So money is coming in. I'm seeing a lot of people also looking up to you and your guys' business. A lot of people are going to really look up to your guys' business, and a lot of people are going to be very happy to like have you as their like mentor, their guide, and things like that. Whatever it is that you guys do, a lot of people are going to appreciate your guys' generosity and your guys' efforts. You're going to have a lot of influencers, whatever that means to you guys, whether that's more customers, more revenue, um, whatever, right? But I'm getting basically there's going to be some sort of advancement when it comes to that. The amount of effort that you guys have been putting in is coming back in as well too. I'm seeing a lot of you guys being looked upon as well too. You guys also might be very noticed. Your guys' business is going to start becoming much more noticed, but also you yourself, you're going to start becoming much more noticed. A lot of people are going to really like your guys' daring personality and how very much of a bold and risk taker you guys really are. A lot of people might also be very attracted to your looks as well too, so your looks might also have some sort of significance of why people are very much attracted to you and your guys' business, if that makes any sense. And also your guys' generosity. A lot of people love your guys' generosity and how you guys give as much as you guys take, right? And things like that. So a lot of people are very appreciative of you. That's pretty good. I like it. Let me see. For those of you guys that are unemployed, if you guys don't get your asses up right now and start finding yourself a job, I'm telling you guys gonna be homeless. That's not right to say that. That really isn't. But I'm being for real right now. The tower. What worse can you get besides having unemployment? I mean, you tell me, right? What does that look like to you guys? These two are getting kicked out of the tower because of a major disaster that's happening. So literally, not figuratively, some of you guys could literally be kicked out of your guys' residence or where you guys live due to you guys being unemployed. So some of you guys really need to, get your butts up and start finding yourself a job. Some of you guys could be ignoring some sort of opportunities. That could also be the reason why. This woman, right? She's covered herself in this sort of cloth and this bandage, but she could easily just untie it and she would notice that these islands, right? They signify a new start, a new adventure, something that she can build on, right? And it's like also a symbolism of fruition and success, a start of something, right? But she's refusing to look at it. And it's like her stubbornness is getting the best of her, right? So it's like some of you guys need to kind of like take that rose colored glasses off a little bit instead of being too much in the lala or dreamland and start seeing things for how it realistically is. A lot of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are way too much, your guys' head is too much in the clouds, and you guys are not bringing that back to reality. You're not being really realistic. A lot of you, some of you guys, even if you guys do have some sort of side hustle, right? Maybe some of you guys are not completely unemployed, but maybe for some of you guys, I'm more so getting you guys don't have a stable job, right? Maybe you guys are working in freelancing. Maybe you guys don't have a very stable pay and things like that, right? So for some of you guys in those type of categories, some of you guys could be losing opportunities by not looking and putting yourself out there a little bit more, right? And therefore it could cause some sort of conflicts, right? Or misunderstandings is what I'm getting here. So yeah, I kind of would recommend you guys kind of go out there a little bit out of your guys' comfort zone, right? She's been sitting there in that stone chair for quite a long time and her legs are probably hurting her at that point. So it's like some of you guys need to get up and actually put in the effort, right? Put a little bit of elbow grease in there. What I really want to clarify is these 5 of Wands here. So I want to see what this is. Yeah, there could be some sort of conflict due to you guys just being lazy and resting, right? And I don't mean to point it out there and say that all of these Tauruses are lazy, but there is some sort of tendencies that some Tauruses have where they kind of like to sit back and relax a little bit and be a little bit of like couch potatoes. So it's asking you guys to don't just be sitting there and hoping and praying that some sort of miracle is going to be happening or you guys being the head in the clouds or like somebody's going to just go in there and offer you guys a job. No, you guys really need to start putting the effort. Otherwise, I'm not getting like, you guys are going to have chaos with people, but your guys' environment is going to be chaotic and it's going to be too much for you guys to handle at that point, right? What about for those of you guys in regarding to finances? Finances is going to be really good. Let me see. Okay, so here's the issue. Some of you guys might be a little bit impatient when it comes to getting your guys' finances, all right? Some of you guys are spending paycheck after paycheck. So it's really asking you guys to be patient and start saving your guys' money. Some of you guys are being way too generous when it comes to your money and spending on things that are very unnecessary just to fulfill your guys' emotional needs. This guy, right, he's holding this pentacle and he's holding it delicately because he is nurturing this only pentacle that he has to start with, all right? So it's really asking you guys that once the money comes in, don't look at something as like a cash grab and go kind of situation, right? Make sure you guys are actually saving your guys' money and nurturing it. That way it can progress and grow over time, all right? Because I feel like at this time, it's like your money is kind of going in a standstill because you're not allowing it to grow. You're not allowing it to progress, all right? So it's basically asking, make sure you guys are using wise decisions, wise choices when it comes to spend your money, all right? That's not to say you can't spend on things you desire, right? But make sure you guys are also prioritizing your guys' saving habits, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's go on to your guys' creativity oracle deck, all right? Let's go ahead and end it off right there. Let's see. Goodness me. Oh. Okay, so we got perfectionism, all right? So I'm going to pull out two more cards, then we have the number 33. By the way, if you guys are interested in numerology, right? I'm not saying these numbers for no reason, so make sure you guys also search it up and check out what these numbers mean, because they might have some sort of significance, all right? I would tell you guys what it is, but I can't remember every single number. I barely can remember some of the tarot cards back in that time, all right? Let me see. They're not wanting to come out. Well, we got play 48. We did talk about you guys needing to go out a little bit more, all right? Oh. Last card, we got generosity. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get the little booklet. That way we can get additional messages here. Let me see, 33. All right, so it says here the perfectionist. Oh, wait. I forgot to read this part. Be content to know perfection as a distant utopian goal to which we journey but never arrive. All right, so don't become this OCD perfectionist type of person, because perfection doesn't really exist in this reality, okay? So just kind of like go with the flow. Don't be super OCD about every little thing or nitpicky. Not everything has to be completely perfect, right? Whatever that may mean, or apply it in your life, right? The perfectionism card, like the fear card, is one of the most important creativity oracle cards. It is an indication that either you or someone involved with this situation question is being overly critical or expecting a level of performance that is more than should be expected. The creative person endeavors to do their best. Conscious of the fact that life has many paradoxes, perfectionism is a subtle, supremely powerful, and insidious threat to your creativity. Setting a high bar seems to make sense, but the goal can easily seem impossible to achieve. There are enough obstacles to actualizing one's creativity without dangling the carrot of an impossible to realize level of achievement from the stick of perfectionism and then beating ourselves with it because we have predictably failed to reach it, all right? For some reason, I don't know why, but I was getting this intuitive hit that for those of you guys that have been wondering why this person hasn't committed to you, the person you guys are thinking about, it's because of their expectations. They have very high expectations, and that is going to hurt them back due to that. All right. I don't know why I got that, but I just needed to let you guys know for those of you guys that have been wondering. All right. We got play 48. Let's just quickly run through these. All right. Let's see, 48. Okay, our work can and should take on the quality of play, for it is play that stimulates creativity, all right? The play card is an indicator that, as Shakespeare wrote, the play's the thing. Art is done best when it's done for its own sake, a self-contained world ready to be presented to another person as a precious gift. Selecting the play card can also be a reminder that life is a game and we are the players. So play, have fun. As the Dalai Lama has written, the purpose of life is to be happy. Deciding what makes you happy is an important part of crafting your creative process and becoming a magic maker. Once you know what part of the game of life makes you happy, you should play by its rules. As you learn and so of life, as part of the game of life makes you happy, you should play by its rules. As you learn and so you know how to bend those rules and eventually add your own rules to that game, all right? Be as a child, enter the kingdom of heaven as earth. A sense of humor is crucial to living well. So the purpose of our life is basically to have happiness, all right? And of course, you still have to play by the rules, but it doesn't mean that you guys aren't able to achieve it, all right? Generosity 36, all right? Okay, so it says here you can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. All right, the generosity card is an indication that you will be the recipient of generosity from another person or an organization who supports creativity. It can also be a reminder to you to be generous to someone you know needs help. For some questions, the generosity card is a reminder not to be cheap. You would do well to avoid letting costs associated with the manifesting of your creative plan stop you from realizing it in the best possible way. Living within your means is very important. If you have the means, then do not let worry about budget become an obstacle. This card can also mean that you should share your resources with one or more people, or that someone will be generous to you. You may find that the act of being generous added to the interactions you'll experience with the beneficiaries of your generosity will improve your own work significantly. All right. So don't forget to be generous because, that's going to come back to you tenfold. Basically, is what you're trying to say, right? So that's what I have for you, Tauruses. Hopefully, you guys liked it and you found it to be helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Take care.